Michael, the untold story of a legend. Full story. Explained. What if I told you the most famous entertainer in human history was also one of the most misunderstood? A child who never had a childhood. A man loved by billions yet deeply lonely. A voice that changed music forever. This is not just the story of a superstar. This is the story of Michael Jackson. The rise, the pressure, the pain, the controversy, and the legacy that still lives on. The story begins in a small house in Gary, Indiana, in the 1960s. A young boy named Michael grows up in a crowded home with his brothers and sisters. Life isn't easy, money is tight, and his father, Joe Jackson, is strict, very strict. But inside this small home, something magical is happening. Michael starts singing at a very young age, and when he performs, everyone notices. His voice is different, powerful, emotional, mature beyond his years. Soon he joins his brothers to form the Jackson Five. They perform in local clubs, night after night, practicing, repeating, perfecting. Michael is just a child, but already he's becoming a star. Then, everything changes. Motown Records signs the Jackson Five, and suddenly the boy from Gary is on television, on radio, on stages across America. But fame comes at a cost. While other kids play outside, Michael is working while other kids go to school. Michael is touring. His childhood is slowly disappearing. As Michael grows older, he wants more. He wants to be more than just the lead singer of a family band. So he steps out on his own. His first major solo breakthrough comes with the album Off the Wall. But what happens next changes music forever. In 1982, Michael released an album called Thriller. No one is ready for what's coming. The songs, the music videos, the dance moves, and then the Moonwalk. The moment he performs it on stage, the world stops. People rewind their TVs. Kids try to copy him. Artists across the world feel the impact. Thriller becomes the biggest album in history. Michael Jackson is no longer just a star. He is now the king of pop. Now, Michael's life is no longer normal. Everywhere he goes, crowds scream. Airports shut down. Fans faint just seeing him. His concerts sell out in minutes. He breaks records again and again with albums like Bad Dangerous History. He becomes the biggest entertainer on earth. But with this level of fame comes something else. Loneliness. Michael starts living in a world very few people understand. He builds Neverland Ranch, a place filled with rides, animals, and magic. A place where he can feel like a child again. Because deep inside, he still feels like the little boy who never got to grow up. As the years pass, the pressure grows heavier. The media follows his every move. Every change in his appearance becomes a headline. Every rumor becomes a story. Michael becomes more private, more isolated. He pours himself into his music, into helping others. He donates millions to charities, supports hospitals, helps children around the world. But at the same time, controversies begin to surround him. Court cases, allegations, endless media attention. The world that once celebrated him now questions him. Through it all, Michael continues to say, he is innocent, but the stress, the pressure, the constant spotlight, it begins to take a toll. In the late 2000s, Michael wants to return. He wants to remind the world who he is. He announces a massive comeback tour. This is it. Fans go crazy. Tickets sell out instantly. People across the world wait for his return. Michael starts rehearsing, practicing, dancing, singing. Even in his final days, those who saw him rehearse said, he was still magical, still powerful, still the king. Then, on June 25th, 2009, the world receives the news. Michael Jackson has passed away. Suddenly, the world goes silent. Fans gather outside his home. People cry in the streets. Radio stations play his songs nonstop, from India to America, from villages to cities. Everyone feels the loss. Because Michael wasn't just a singer, he was a part of people's lives. Years have passed, but his music still plays. His dance still inspires. His name still lives on. A poor boy from Gary, Indiana, became the most famous entertainer in history. Loved, questioned, celebrated, remembered. And no matter what anyone believes, one thing is certain, there will never be another Michael Jackson.